Hey, you guys, it's Brandy Chanel. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to your Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip episode 6 review. Without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, you guys, so let's get into Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip episode 6. I think next week's episode will probably be the last episode, or I thought it was 8. I thought it was 8 episodes. I don't know, but they said it's the second to last night, so I'm guessing like next week or this week will be the last episode. The episode starts off with Kyle and Melissa are in the confessionals. And Melissa says she was drunk the night before and she gets drunk off of red wine. Kenya tells her aunt that she had to cuss Ramona ass out the other day. Um, Melissa and Kyle are actually in the confessional, and Melissa says that she felt like Cynthia was reaching with the whole makeup situation with Ramona. I don't know if I totally agree with that. I thought it was very inconsiderate of Ramona to not pay her little bill or whatever the case may be. Kyle was like, you could have went without lashes. I said, well, that's not really the point, okay? The point is to respect other people's time and pay if you get a service from somebody to pay them. And it's kind of embarrassing if you're using someone else's makeup artist and they're like, oh, she didn't pay, and y'all together. So I don't know if I agree with that. Cynthia's on the balcony and she's trying to get her mood together because she feels like her energy has been really off. She says that she's not connecting with the ladies on this trip. And she says later on that she's jealous. And I feel like she is a tad bit jealous of the fact that she's not connecting with the ladies and Kenya is connecting so easily. I think she thought that she would be like her and Kenya would be two peas in a pod or whatever when they come to this little, oh, excuse me, y'all, this ultimate girls trip. But it's not really happening that way because she's connecting more with Melissa and Kyle and Cynthia. It seems like every episode Cynthia had a situation or an issue or an attitude about something, right? Luann and Kenya are talking about Ramona. Luann feels like Ramona is always that she's always allowed Ramona to get away with stuff. After this episode, and I don't even watch Real Housewives of New York. I want to see how Ramona and Luann's relationship is going to be on New York if it comes back because they're going through some things over there in New York, with Ebony or whatever the case may be. But I want to know how their relationship is going to be in New York and if Ramona is still going to fuck with Luann. Hmm. I don't know. After this episode, if I was Ramona, I would not fuck with Luann. Even though I can't stand Ramona and I think she's like the white privilege, that's she's the example of all of that, right? I still don't know if I would fuck with Luann after this episode, and we'll get to it as we get into it, okay? Um, Mauricio will be visiting Kyle in Turks and Caicos. He has some business. They have an office in Turks and Caicos, and he has some business he has to handle. And Mauricio gets to come. Y'all, Mauricio is so fine to me. Like, I think it's like him, Juan Dixon. They're like the fine ones, right? You know what I'm saying? And Eddie. We can't forget Idris. Ramona apologized to Cynthia for making her late for her makeup and getting it done. Cynthia says she's just getting her attitude together, trying to work it out or whatever the case may be. The ladies feel like Ramona acts the way that she does because she is sad and lonely and has no one to go home to. So they're at the breakfast table, and Melissa's telling a story um about her conversation with Ramona. And Ramona says that she would stay in Turks and Caicos for a few more days. And she said, "Why would you want to stay in Turks and Caicos?" She said, "Because I don't have nothing to go home to." Now, I can't remember if Ramona has kids or whatever the case may be. If she do have kids, they're probably grown, married, got careers and shit like that. She is not married. So she's just at the house. by herself. And to me, I wouldn't mind being by myself so much. If I had some, some good friends. I mean, just because you're alone, that doesn't mean you're lonely. And I think she is lonely because of her attitude just keeps, scaring people off and they don't want to deal with her and deal with her attitude. Thank God she has this show to force her to be around people, but it seems like they don't even want to be around her on her own show. So I don't know. Luann says she is not going to let Ramona walk all over her. I wonder if Kenya and Luann had not have met, would she be as bold to do what she did towards the end of this episode? I have some thoughts on that towards the end of the episode. Like I have some thoughts, but we'll get into it. Cynthia admits to the ladies that she is jealous that Kenya and Kyle hit it off. Melissa lets it be known that Cynthia lets it be known that Kenya and her had a conversation about Cynthia being jealous of Kenya and Cynthia's friendship. So let me know this, y'all. Do y'all feel like Cynthia is the reason why her and Kenya don't hang out anymore, or do you feel like Kenya pretty much said, "Fuck Cynthia, I'm getting along with these girls"? Like, y'all, let me know how y'all feel about that down in the bottom. I feel that the two can be the same at the. I feel like the two can exist at the same time. Both can be true at the same time. Is what I'm really trying to say. I feel like Kenya is not used to getting along with everyone on her show. Okay, she only got like one or two allies, and that is Cynthia and that is Candy. And I feel like, she says, I'm getting along with majority of the women. I don't have to just stick with Kenya all the time, stick with Cynthia all the time. But I do feel like Cynthia, these little childish tantrums and feelings she got going on is just completely unnecessary. It's just uncalled for. And I'm trying to figure out what's going on with Cynthia as well. Is it like menopause? Like what's I don't mean to say that, taking a dig at her age or whatever, but it's like what's going on with you? Because it seems like Cynthia is more moody on this show than she is in Real Housewives of Atlanta. I don't know, but I'm getting that feeling. And listen, I'm not gonna judge her because I'm an Aries and I'm moody as well, but it doesn't seem like that's Kenya. All right, so the girls are on the island. They're taking pictures. There's this bubble that Luann is, this little blow up bubble that she's in, and everyone is having fun. Everyone is taking pictures. Can you let us be known how to take a cute Instagram photo? Just put your chin down, stick your chest out, and whatever the case may be. Y'all. I thought everyone looked great. Ramona, Ramona, she did what she had to do, she came what she came with, okay? Cynthia is speaking to Luann and she says that she doesn't know what's wrong with her. She thinks that it's because she's in a weird space with Kenya. And Cynthia, Cynthia is one of those people who is always constantly in her feelings and in her head because Kenya ain't paying her no fucking attention. Okay. Kenya said, "Fuck you, bitch. I ain't like you coming with that bullshit. I ain't paying you no, I'm not paying you no mind." Okay, so I really wish Cynthia would have been like, "Okay, well, fuck it. I'll just hang with this person, hang with that person." Just adopted a new attitude about not being cool with Kenya. I wish she wouldn't have let that shit hurt her or bother her to where she's not getting along with the rest of the females. Like, I wish, well, women, I'm sorry, I'm saying females. I'm trying to unlearn some things, so my bad. But yeah, I wish she wouldn't have let it bother her so much because you can tell all over her face, her body language, that her friendship with Kenya, the fact that it's in a weird space, it's not, it's bothering her. And I wish she would have just let it go. Ramona and Luann talk, and Luann expresses that she felt as though Ramona is always apologizing, but when she apologizes, she do the same shit. They played a package of Ramona and on her show doing some real, shiesty shit, but she always apologized it. And Ramona Luann is letting her know, "I'm not taking that shit no more. I'm tired of it." And like I said, I'm wondering if she's going to keep this same energy on her next on the show on Real Housewives of New York. Or was she with Kenya? So around Kenya, she's getting a little bit more bolder. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out why has she not put Ramona in her place without the other women around? Like, why? Because it's like, who ain't no one scared of Ramona, and no one is scared of Ramona. Like, who is Ramona? I don't know if she's like the Giselle Bryan or the Nene Leakes or the Teresa Judice of Real Housewives of New York. That could be it, but it's like, why are you? I don't get it. Like, why are you so? I don't get it. So it's Ramona's night, and she's wanting everyone to eat dinner at her boo, the guy that she's crushing on, John's house. Ramona is going around. She wants people to put these little sparkly things on their face. Everyone doesn't do it. Cynthia did it, and Cynthia actually looked beautiful. I loved it with her hair was like to the side, and she actually looked really pretty with the little sparkles. I thought she did it justice. Ramona, not so much. Okay, so Kenya starts. So they're at dinner. The house was beautiful. I thought the house was gorgeous. Big as hell. I thought it was beautiful. The layout for the dinner I thought was really nice. It was just a beautiful scenery, right? So everyone is sitting down, they're talking, and Kenya starts asking John these questions about what kind of woman he likes. And she, at some point, she keeps referring to Luann. So now I'm thinking in my head, oh, you're trying to get under, not only get under Ramona's skin, but you're also trying to hook Luann and them up together to, I mean, let me say this, y'all. Ramona deserved everything she got. All right. On one hand, that's what I'm like. I'm like, on one hand, Ramona deserved everything she's got. She's been kind of rude, dismissive. Um, it's just been, the whole white privilege thing. She's been all of that. Okay. However, right? However, I thought that whole shit was fucked up. And not so much on Kenya's part. Yeah, I mean, yeah, she was kind of fucked up, but more so on Luann's part because I feel like Luann let Kenya pump her head up. Okay, so much to the point where she got this man's number at the end. So that's why I keep saying I feel like what's gonna happen between Luann and Ramona on Real Housewives of New York because I feel like bitch, you wouldn't have did this if Kenya wasn't around. Was around. So I thought that was fucked up. And quite honestly, if I was Ramona, I would have fought damn Luann. Cause bitch, I like this guy. Fuck Kenya. We ain't even fooling with Kenya because Kenya don't know me like that. But bitch, you do. Okay. And I understand as well, right? I understand that Ramona has, done some shit in the past with her ex-husband or what a case may be. But it's like, bitch, you're not even with that man no more. So I guess this is Ramona's payback. I don't know, but I guess my whole thing is if would Luann be that bold enough to do that on her show without Kenya? And everyone is just feeling so bad, because at some point Luann get up, she goes sit next to him and starts, flirting with him or whatever the case may be. Ramona is uncomfortable. She gets up because she can't take it, and Kenya is reveling in it. And Cynthia and Kyle get up and they start talking. And Cynthia's like, she's being nice. She apologized. Like, why would you do that? And you're like, on Kenya's part, yeah, it's fucked up, but this is Kenya more. Okay, this is Kenya. I feel some people may say that Kenya takes shit too far. I say it don't start none, won't be none. Even though I didn't agree with everything that was going on the table, I still feel like bitch don't start none, won't be none. Okay. Do I feel like, her calling, but you know what? Let me think. As I'm thinking about it, after Ramona told her to said fuck you, she threw a drink on Ramona. So I'm like, I mean, this is a bit much. What happened at the dinner was a bit much, but it was also like I said, don't start none, won't be none. Ramona was not ready for Miss Kenya Moore, honey. She was not. I bet she'll know next time. God damn it. But anyway, as far as Luann is concerned, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if she would have done that if she didn't feel so emboldened by Kenya. And Mauricio was there with his fine stuff. He looked at a real good. Luann got his number at the end. Like I said, Ramona is a better bitch than me because I would have fought her. I would have fought her. Bitch, fuck you. It's on back when we get to New York, bitch is on and popping. When they start filming for Real Housewives of New York, bitch, I'm on your ass. That's how I would see it if I was Ramona. But I'm a different kind of woman, okay? But that was the end of the episode, you guys. Let me know how you felt about this week's episode of Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. I thought it was a really good episode. You know, it didn't. I think the first four episodes I was really excited about, and you know, this one was an okay episode. It got better towards the end, right? But y'all let me know how y'all felt about this week's episode down at the bottom. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel. Until next time, toodles.